to that mountainside where those tall pine trees seem to touch the sky, where the morning sun shines in the sky on those crystal streams that sparkle by.
Well, now I'm sitting here with my main partner in crime, Vanessa Leah Oma Holbrook, otherwise known as Niecy Bug, from Lincoln County, West Virginia. I understand you made your first bow this year?
I did.
We've got matching locust bows. We went into her daddy's barn. I really hope your daddy's not watching this. I really do. We split that locust log in half and we made matching bows. I'm thinking there might have been one more first, but it's kind of ellipsing me right now.
What big backpack trip?
Say again?
For backpack trip?
Oh yeah, that tree backpack adventure. That was your first, wasn't it?
That was my first, yes.
It was the 4th of July weekend. We got off to a great start, didn't we?
Great start.
Got a little rough after that. We say we just show them the beginning of that. Okay with you? Yeah. Okay, let's roll it. This is a great day to be alive. We're heading out in the mountains along this stream for a few days. No cell phones, no computers, no television, no traffic. A great day to be alive. We're going to follow this stream. We're going to go upstream towards the headwaters. We've taken basic supplies. We have some homemade jerky and some instant potatoes and a few snacks. But we have to supplement our diet, so we're going to try to catch some fish out of this stream before it gets too narrow or too shallow to hold fish. And then we're going to head up on the north face of the mountain and hike around that halfway and explore. And then we'll drop back down to this stream, and from there we're not really sure where we're going to go. But it's a great day to be alive. Well, we've gone a little ways, and hopefully we can find a hole of water big enough to have some creek chubs, maybe some bluegill in it. We're seeing little minnows swimming around, so I think there is life in this stream. But we're going to need some bait, so I'm going to stop here in the still water and see if I can find a crawdad that we can use for bait. That took a while. Those little ones were really tricky. But I know this looks small compared to the ones you see down in Louisiana, but for around here, this is actually a nice crawdad. You can take that tail right there. Ow, that hurts. Ah, that hurts. That really hurt. Whew. Well, I guess I got a little careless there. Okay, you got me good. I don't see any blood, but he left a pinch mark there. This is really cool here. Got little waterfalls behind us, and the creek from there up is solid rock on the bottom. It'll be slippery, so we'll have to be careful. But, it's very pretty. We found this nice hole of water here. There's got to be fish in here, so I'm going to take the pack off. I'm going to drop a hook and a line in there and see if I can catch supper for us tonight. I fixed up a little fishing pole out of my primitive bow here. Took a couple of twister ties and ran the fishing line down here. And this way I can work it like this and I can have a little bit of action with it. And that tail is delicious. You can eat it raw. Spit the shells out of it. That's very tasty. We got one. Okay. I was hoping for something a little bigger, but it's a start. Woo! That's what we're looking for right there. Whew. I was getting worried. Yes, I was. Okay. Okay, we got some fresh meat here. Yes, we do. The fishing did not go as expected, as you can see. And now it started to rain. And we want to keep as dry as we can for tonight. So we're going to head up the north face of the mountain, cut across, and try to find some shelter. Well, for the record, I'd just like to say that crawdad pinch really did hurt. Not that I got any sympathy out of anybody, but this little pinky right here, I was trying to be brave on film. Hey, P-Bug. It was, I'll have you know, it was numb for at least an hour after that. Well, we got off to a great start. Things went south in a hurry, and it rained off and on the rest of the day and through the night.
Well, we found a spot to put our camping gear, so keep it a little dry. We are not so fortunate, but we might leave it here, take a little hike, come back, make sure things are still dry.
Hey, the rain's starting to slack off a little bit. We say we do a little bit of exploring around these cliffs before we go back and get the packs.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Sound like a plan? You're in?
I'm in.
Okay.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, let's go. Okay. We found a little cave here. Okay, I'm crawling inside it. I want to see if anything's in here. Well, mainly, I'm hoping nothing's in here. I want to see if this cave goes anywhere, if it opens up. I'm a little bit nervous, thinking about copperhead snakes and wildcats, but I've got to check it out.
Wow, that goes back pretty far.
Yeah, it goes back a little ways, but I can see the end of it back there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna crawl any farther back in there. That was scary. Let's see what else we got around here. Well, it stopped raining. This beautiful cliff here. Got these old grapevines climbing up it. Call me crazy, but I think this is climbable. I really do. I'm debating whether or not to give it a try. Everything's wet, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. I think I'm going to save this one for another day. It's doable though. Well, in spite of the weather, we're still having a great time. But it's getting late in the day. So we've got to find shelter, we've got to find fresh water. We see a rock that slid off the cliff and we're getting ready to look inside. We don't have a tent. And so we drop our packs and we're getting tired, it's getting late in the day, and we're walking up to this shelter area, and all of a sudden, something happened. But this is a really rocky area, and I'm going to drop my pack, which I need to break anyway. We don't have a tent, so we need to find a place for dry shelter tonight. And this old man needs to rest up. So I wish us luck. We just found oh my God. We just found a good camping spot. But there's something in it. And it's hissing like hell at us. I don't want to kill it. I'm going to try not to get too close to it. This is where we wanted to camp, but I think the plans have changed. I don't see anything, but it's in there. It's crouched down in there somewhere. I think we better leave her alone.
I concur. I'm ready to backtrack.
You've been very brave here.
I'm shaking like a leaf.
How would you describe that sound?
Kind of a loud hiss. Pretty scary.
Whatever it was, it ran us away from that spot. It was already inhabited. It was a very loud noise. It was a hiss. It was amplified. We're walking up nonchalant. All of a sudden, I'm running back. I'm pulling my knife out. I'm like, get the camera out. I'm stringing my bow up. Bottom line is, we got ran off, didn't we?
We did.
And we didn't see what it was. I was thinking in my mind, maybe a mama bobcat with a baby. I just didn't know. I've never heard that sound before. So now we're forced to go on, and it's almost dark by the time we find another cove that looks like it has shelter for us and fresh water. I'd really hoped to have a camp spot by this time of the day. So we're kind of wet and kind of hungry, and we're roughing it right now, but we're gonna make it. So let's put that camera up and let's go find some water in the campsite, babe, okay? Well, it's not much, but it's a gold mine right now and it'll work. Well, I'm feeling very impatient here. I'm up to here now, I've been here a little while. Yeah. Yeah, don't look at me that way, you got the next one. What's the old saying? Necessity is the mother of invention. Well, here it is, folks. Check that out. Yep. You never would have thought that a hillbilly boy like me could have figured that one out now, would you? We can just go on down there and set camp, and then we can come on back when that baby's full. And yeah, because we're running out of daylight right now, and I'm getting a little bit concerned about getting camp set up, a dry place to sleep, and it may take us a little bit longer to get the fire started because everything's wet. So we found this little spot here, a little overhang, and it's dry from here over, and the two of us can sleep in here. Now, hopefully I can move this rock. Okay, there's a nest of ants. We don't want to be sleeping with them tonight. Oh gosh, that's a big rock. Okay, no snakes. That's good. Oh, I think you're sleeping on this side of the bed tonight, babe. We're working really hard to get this fire started. Everything's damp. I'd use several paper towels to get a little stuff going. Do a lot of blowing. We got it going. We got to get something substantial to put on top of this now. If we get it hot enough, we can put wetter stuff on there. I gotta run, see what else I can find. Well, we were very fortunate to find this spot when we did and to get it set up right before dark. It started raining again. It slacked off a little bit now. We've got the fire going good enough here that unless it just pours, it's not going to put it out. If it's raining tomorrow, we're going to keep camp here and just hike out and explore and then come back and spend tomorrow night here. But we'll just play that by ear. So we get my butt a little drier here, and I'll go get some victuals cooking. How's that sound? Started pouring the rain while the food was cooking, but it was done. So we had to rush and grab everything and come up here and to our kitchen area. My Filipino friend, he says that the eyeball and the brain are the best part of a fish, and I've never eaten it before. But since we don't have much food here, we'll give it a try. And he sucks the eyeball out, and he sucks the brain out. So, we'll see what happens. The eyeball sucked right out. There was like a little scale on it. Got the other one from the other side there. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's really good. Well, this rain looks like it's set in for the rest of the night. So we're cozy warm here. The water's just coming in over here, but we got a little drain ditch. We got a good padding of leaves to keep us warm. Yeah, it's like one of those all-night rains is what it sounds like. It's been a long, hard day. I'm gonna finish my candy here, and then I'm gonna crawl in there and like a bug in a rug. I thought this trip was going to be a fun, easy vacation in the woods. It got a little rough there, but the next 2 days it was beautiful. We kept our campsite, we explored, we shot bows, and you got some food for us, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
Oh, that was on you, not me. So, we say we show them. Okay, check it out. Good morning. We slept well last night. Most important, we stayed dry. We were very fortunate to get this camp set up in the amount of time we had to find it, to secure a dry place to sleep, to find drinking water, get a fire started. It rained really hard last night, right when we were cooking supper, so everything soaked. So I went out first thing this morning. I gathered every little dry twig I could find out from under the rock overhangs. So got enough here to get a fire started. We dropped down to the stream, and we're at the headwaters of it now. As you can see, there's a fork right here, and it's a lot smaller than what it was where we started out. We may explore this way, but there's an isolated field back here that we found. We got supper. Good job. Good job. Oh,
You have something to put in there?
it works. I do.
Look at that color. You got fish.
Well, now, that's really not a lot for supper. I guess if we stayed with it, we might. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little snack and have some sushi here. Eat them guts and all. I might have to spit something out here. I spit some shells out. I did swallow some, but I gotta tell you, that was god awful there. I'm never gonna do that again. Good. Good morning. We rested very well last night. The extra padding of leaves made a big difference. We've had an incredible adventure the last 3 days. Now it's time to pack up and head back to civilization. Get a little sip of coffee here. Oatmeal and coffee, you can't beat that for breakfast. Well, one of us is heading back for civilization. Nisi is. She's got to go back to work. I'll be heading back to Hoka Farm, make bows, throw atlatl spear. But I'll be thinking about this place. This has been very healing. I have felt very at peace here. And we're calling this place Fern Gully. We'll miss Fern Gully. it turned out to be a great adventure, but my curiosity got the best of me. And a week and a half later, I thought, I've got to go back. I got to find out what this vicious creature was. So I took a day pack, hiked back in there with a camera. Fortunately for me, the mama wasn't there, but the baby was, and we got video of it. Let's show it to them, okay? Well, it's kind of embarrassing. Turned out to be a turkey vulture. It really was scary though, wasn't it?
It was very scary.
But it's kind of embarrassing too that we got ran out by a bird. I kind of like that wild mountain lion tail myself. What do you say we go with that?
We'll go with that.
Okay, folks, we got ran out of that shelter by man-eating mountain lion. We barely escaped death. Whew. A little bit too much?
A little bit too much.
Okay. We're going to shoot bows or roast hot dogs?
Let's roast hot dogs.
That's roast hot dogs. We've had a long day. We've had a hard day. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Got lost down on Myrtle Road, shot a flare up in the sky. No one came 'cause no one cared. Did you leave me there? Did you hope I'd die?